Hi everyone, it's Donna Preety here, and here's just a quick video on beliefs and why beliefs matter. So over the course of the next couple of weeks leading up to the Beyond Belief Challenge, I'm going to be uploading some videos that are, really just mini trainings in themselves to get you kind of thinking about what you believe, why you believe it, and how it's impacting your results. Because ultimately, today's topic is why beliefs matter. And the reason that beliefs matter is because beliefs are directly responsible for your results. So if there's an area of your life that's going along great, then we leave that. You don't need to touch that. But if there's an area of your life that's not going along so well at the moment, then the first step to look at is what are the beliefs and the assumptions that are sitting underneath how you're behaving and how you're showing up in relation to that result that you're looking for. So this is all based on the premise that ultimately it's our belief systems. It's a combination. It's also our value systems as well. But for this, we're just looking at beliefs. It's our belief systems that trigger our thoughts and feelings. And it's our feelings, particularly our feelings, that drive behaviors. Okay, so emotions, it's energy in motion. The purpose of emotions is to actually get us to get off our butt and take some action. So this can work very well for us if used in the correct manner, but it can also work against us when we're free falling and we're not really sure what's going on and when we don't have an awareness. So again, the things that are working well, we just leave those ones alone. We don't need to analyze those, but the things that aren't going quite so well. And what I mean by that is there an area in your life right now that that you know that its potential and its results are a complete mismatch? Okay, that's what we're talking about. And this concept applies to anything in your life. It can be if you've got a career or business. It can be your relationships with either your significant other. It can be your relationships with your kids, your siblings, parents, or even colleagues. It can even come down to your health, your beliefs around your health. So it can be absolutely any area of your life. Okay, that's you don't have this doesn't just work on certain areas. This works in any area of your life. But what I'm going to be sharing with you is a structure so that we're building some layers here so that you can start to get a sense of what this structure is and what it looks like. So essentially it's our actions. I said that it's our beliefs that are responsible for our results, but ultimately it's the actions. It happens. You've got your beliefs, thoughts and feelings. Your feelings drive your behaviors or your actions, and then your actions are responsible for your results. The thing is, it's really challenging when you're having thoughts and when you're feeling a particular way to act opposite to that. It takes a tremendous amount of self-awareness to do that. So that's a really challenging way to go about it. If we can look at the beliefs before this cascade and this domino effect actually kicks off, then you can, when you see this playing out and seeing, oh, okay, this is just a belief system here that's playing out, it gives you the opportunity to start making a different choice. And when we start making different choices and we're taking different actions, and what I mean by different is, making choices and taking action that is directly in alignment with our end result, with what it is that we're trying to achieve. Because working with people, what I've found is that often the actions that they're taking, they think are in alignment, but they're actually not. And in fact, you might have seen this playing out in probably you wouldn't have noticed it necessarily in your own life, because sometimes it's really hard to see it in yourself. But you may have noticed this even with people that are around you. Sometimes they'll say that they want something, and then you'll see them behave in a way that you think, well, like, that doesn't match. Like, why are you behaving that way? Like, what's really going on here? Okay, so essentially, so I hope so far that this is landing and making sense, and we will be covering this. The beautiful thing about the the upcoming challenge is that we will be on a Zoom call, so you'll be able to ask me questions about any of the stuff that I'm covering here. But you know, we will be interacting, and it's a free training, and it's also practical. So it's not just a case of me like giving you a whole heap of information. It will be very much you having some really great exercises that you can do that are going to get you aware of the limiting beliefs that are a mismatch, but also you know, aware of how you can take action differently. So I'm actually expecting that you'll start seeing results within those first few days. Because as I mentioned, you know, have a look. Is there someone in your life right now? Like, can you think of somebody in your life that you think, okay, well, they say that they want that, but then they're acting in a way that's completely different. You know I've seen people say, oh yeah, I'm, you know, saving for a deposit for a house. And then you see them spending money, you know, spending money on things that, you know, that they may not have needed to, or somebody that says that they're going to go on a health kick and then they just spend their spare time, you know, sitting on the couch, or somebody that really wants a job promotion, but they don't ask for it. You know, they don't actually put themselves out there. So all of these things are mismatches, you know, just tiny little things that once you can, you know, and so this is why beliefs matter, because your beliefs are unconsciously driving the whole show. Like your beliefs are really, when you're not aware of them and you're not aware of how they are impacting your emotional state, your energy in motion, and causing you to take motion in not quite the right direction. You know, when you're not aware of this, then sometimes it can be incredibly frustrating. And the world is full right now of people that, you know, I mean, I know some really capable people with huge potentials that, you know, could be living a life that's up there, and they're kind of operating down there. And I'm not just talking financially, but that's certainly an area. I'm talking in all sorts of areas, you know, relationships, family, you know, their health, just who they are, how they're showing up in the world. And it's kind of a shame, you know, like it's kind of a shame when you know, just going through the motions of life and, you know, not living your full potential. So in saying that, I, you know, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit subscribe so that you get the upcoming videos over the next, you know, week and, you know, couple of weeks. Start thinking about your beliefs. Like, just start noticing, you know, like, why did I behave in that way? And just start asking yourself, you know, was that actually in alignment with what I wanted? And we will be building over this over the coming days. I've got some great topics for you, which I'll just share with you here. So we're going to be looking at why your beliefs matter, which was today. You know, by now I hope that you can see that, you know, maybe belief systems are worth revisiting and taking another look at. We're also going to be looking at where our belief systems actually come from. I think it's really important, you know, in order to kind of really get a grasp on why they're impacting us so greatly. Let's have a look at where they came from and all the little, you know, all the little intricacies that they, you know, where they pop up from. We're also going to be looking at how to tell if your beliefs are short-circuiting your current success. So there I'll be giving you some tools and strategies. And this is just on these YouTube videos. Okay, so again, hit like, hit subscribe so that you'll get the updates of these. And also, if you're in the Facebook group, you're welcome to add your friends if you want to share these videos with them as well. Yeah, you're welcome to share, you know, invite anyone that you'd like to check these out. Now, this will be a good week or a good video. Keep an eye out for this. And this is when we look at when you believe that your circumstances are what's holding you back. You know, you believe maybe, oh, I've got an unsupportive partner, or I don't have enough money to work on my beliefs, or I'm stuck in this job, or, you know, I've got to look up after my kids. You know, I can't be, you know, like it's my circumstances that are holding me back, not me. That's going to be a great video. So make sure that you, you know, check that one out. What to do when your friends and family don't support your goals, when there's not enough time to commit to your dreams. That's a beauty. That's always a good one. And also looking at, you know, are your beliefs aligned with with money and abundance. Okay. Now, spoiler alert, these things, you know, looking at all of these things, it's actually sometimes really, I've seen people have huge impacts in their lives with really small changes. So we're not talking about overhauling your life and doing all of that. What we're looking at more is overhauling your perception and your perspective on how things are, and I guess not taking yourself so seriously. And that goes for me as well. You know, we're all human. We all have beliefs that, you know, the thing is they can be tricky little things sometimes. You know, we all have times when we take ourselves way too seriously. I know I'm certainly guilty of that. This is not about being superhuman. This is about giving you a clear structure from where you are now to where you want to go, that if you just simply follow this process that I'm going to share with you, you will see amazing results. So thank you so much for being here for this first video in this series. Lovely to have you all here, and I look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow, when we're going to look at, you know, looking at how to work out where your beliefs are actually coming from. Sometimes when you can pinpoint their origin, it's much easier to see, oh, okay, this is a similar circumstance. This is why this is playing out this way. And, you know, knowledge, well, you know, the old saying, knowledge is power. Well, if knowledge is power, then knowledge about yourself is self-empowerment. And so this is going to be, for those that are on board with this and are tuning in, this is going to be an incredibly powerful couple of weeks for you. So set an intention about what you want to get from this upcoming challenge. I'll be posting more details in the group. If you're just checking this out randomly on YouTube, I will put a link in the comments or in the description where you can jump into the Facebook group if you'd like to. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.